So basically, it is very possible we will die here, but with that said, I'm level 78, and you typically want to be about 2 to 3 levels. Yeah, so I didn't make it up to tier 9 maps. am specifically at tier 3 maps, Cali Smokes. But here's the thing. I'm showing everybody that low life is possible, and you shouldn't have to die a lot to do it. So we're in a map that's not too difficult to mods. We had to watch out for a few things. Okay, I'm going to shut all of this off because I can't do that right now. All right, so we're in cells right now. Let's go. So far, Monsters from the Beyond aren't treating us too poorly. We're not like necessarily one-shotting these bosses, or these mobs, but we have yet to use our curses. There you see, like, our biggest threat right now is our energy shield. It hasn't been our, actually our life pool. So I need to get a better loot filter on, because right now this is challenging. But anyway, all right, let's go. So this is the build that everyone was telling me that it's impossible to be able to build and it's very miserable to map with. So keep in mind that there's a lot of people saying that this build is really hard to map with. And I outfitted it right now with a Tabula. This is at most 30C right now in the current market conditions. So keep that in mind. I'm 30C. I'm in a level 76 zone with a level 78 character. So that's right in the bread and butter of where you want to be. I'm playing poorly. I'm getting up in these monsters' faces. I'm not trying to move around a lot. I'm just basically standing and channeling. And we do not have our the cool little infused channeling that helps give you safety while doing it. So keep that in mind. So yeah, let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Let's see how bad this is. Ooh, diamond flask. Doing this build at the moment, you love it. Awesome, man. I'm so happy. So yeah, I am still on a Tabula 6-link. The build is performing very well considering it's a 6-link, and we're able to farm a cells map right now with low life without a Chevrons or Chaos Inoculation. You're not missing the damage. We're running 6 auras right now. See? All 6 auras are on right now. Okay, we got everything. We got everything we need. And Synapse, I'm so honored, man, that you want to give bits, man. That's really cool. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry I can't take care of that right now while I'm filming this. But I just need to make sure that this is gravy. I'm not very good at making sure that the back stuff is up. Hell, the folks on my channel had to tell me that I had to get a Patreon. It was really funny. So got that posted for them. Callie, I think you were here for that. Finally got it updated. But anyway, so tier 9 maps, like I went and I bought some, and this is how I'm planning on farming the offerings. Whether it's tier 9, I mean, once I get more levels, there's no reason why I can't do Scriptatorium. I just need a little more ES to probably be comfortable. And then, obviously, after you get a little more ES to be comfortable, we are going to go for a full clear here, guys, actually. Definitely. So I want to... Got ourselves a nice map drop. So yeah, I don't see it being a rippy build. I don't think that I'm dying a lot. So burning blazing benzos, what area are you in of the build? Are you still leveling, or are you currently trying to get your shavs, or do you have the shavs? What do you got going on there, buddy? All right, definitely going to run a Cavis. I don't think that you should ever run a build that can't do the bonus content. So I want to show that, and I'm going to do that in every map that I go through.
Rami waits at the cabin inn.
Oh, this one has all 4. So let's go. We got to go to the cardinal directions. So you see, as I'm standing still and in the middle of a pack, I'm struggling to keep my ES up, but we are leeching enough to make it so that it's safe. It's not like, I wouldn't call this comfortable yet, right? But I would call this effective. So we got 1 out of the 4, then we're going to run up here. We're kind of face tanking. You never want to be close to the mobs. You always want them after your break. basically after the break in your ability, so your ice spear, it has a 2 phases, and you're really wanting to make sure that it gets to that. So I'll show that in a hideout later. If anybody's on later, you can see that. I think we're gonna make this 4-part synthesized. All right, I think we stabilized it. Did we stabilize it? Yeah, nice. These are the best, guys, because they have 4 parts to them, so you're not, you know, struggling. So we're just gonna go and we're gonna try to hit as much of the stuff and kill it before the zone devolves and destabilizes. So yeah, bonus content here, guys. You can still see I'm struggling. Oh, right there, I did die. Too many things and not enough hitting. So yeah, bonus content. I did die. That was my fault. I really should have paid more attention. Probably not been talking and probably not gotten in the middle of a bunch of stuff. That was rough. But with that said, we'll be able to get back through. Unfortunately, we have to run part of the map again, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. So yeah, I don't consider that to be like a fault of the build. And you know, you guys can use your own judgment. You can tell me, okay, that's because of, you know, your build is squishy. Well, yeah, it is. We don't have our enabling item. This build is designed around having a Chevron's wrappings, and once we have a Chevron's wrappings, that's not going to be a problem because we'll have 8,000 plus ES. So, you know, I farmed Tower as my primary build last season. I died very, very little. And by the way, the staff method of using this build, yeah. What up, King Lodge? How you doing, man? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We had a Diviner's box on our offering map, and we did not elk it even. What kind of ridiculous stuff is that? Okay, that was huge mistake, guys. Huge mistake. Well, Malkoon, that's something. One with all, I think, is something. Huge mistakes, guys. Mistakes were made. See, and that's the thing is when I'm going a little slower, I think I do a little better, little better overall. Gonna get that that right there. So we are gonna have to. How much quality? Not enough. All right, so it is mapping just fine though. We're not having a struggle. We're not managing our flasks as well as we could. There's a ton of stuff that we could do better, right, as players. But at the same time, I think that's a fine thing. So we used our Bane curse right there, and as soon as we used Bane, it just melted the boss, what we were going for. And that's not a boss, by the way. It's just a big fatty. So we're gonna go back here real quick. So anyway, but let's go kill a boss, shall we? I think that's a good idea, right? So Underground Sea, that's nice. Gotta love that. And then how do we get out of here? Right there it should be. Okay. So let's go to Cavis, pick up all our sweet stuff, and then after that we're gonna go into the boss room. So I'm just trying to show that it's possible, right? It is possible to be able to take a low life approach to this, farm your shavs up very comfortably. I mean, I wouldn't say this map isn't like, I'm not saying that this map is what I would call a walk in the park, but we don't have a build enabling item. We're not playing it as well as we should. We definitely can play it a lot better. And we don't have one of the primary things that you have to have on this build, and yet we are scaling a ton of damage and we're good to go. So let's drop a portal right here and let's go down in this arena, and you guys will get a feel for how this build goes. So here we go. So keep in mind we've got some additional cast speed on her, and we've got movement speed on her. We got curses on her, and there we go, boss down. So we are going to do a Buried Remains Cells map. We're trying to get the div cards, right? So I probably should actually bring along some alchemy and some scourings just in case I have strong boxes, or some alts and transmutes if nothing else. But here's what it is: 21% more magic monsters. It's only hard because magic and rare monsters are hard for a build that's, you know, low life and has a tabula. We don't have enough EHP. And then we're trying to farm the offering. So we're trying to farm the offering for chevrons, wrappings, div cards. We got minus player resistances, so we're taking 20% more damage from any elemental hits, which that's actually a really hard mod to get around. That was hard last season, hasn't changed. We have bloodline mods, so we're going to be bleeding. Nemesis mods, I don't even know what Nemesis mods. And we have a chance to poison, blind, and bleed. The blind and bleed is what we're most concerned about, and we are going to open this, and then I think we're going to try to find a staunching flask. Now if we have it, it's probably going to be in 1 chaos. So right here is our staunching flask. I wish we could find a staunching flask that was... Yeah, I wish we could find a staunching flask that was instant. That would be really nice. Maybe we got a bubbling somewhere. Bubbling. Oh, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is that? We could go and beastcraft this real quick. Should we beastcraft it? Is that risky to load up a map that you have 3 shards on and then go beastcraft something? I think that's risky, but we're gonna do it. So we're gonna throw this in here and we're gonna add a staunching on it.
The first ones are watching someone. Don't disappoint them. The ritual is complete.
All right, now we have an instant bleeding flask. Huzzah! Solid. All right, so we've got our instant bleeding flask. We're good to go now. Let's go back to our hideout and let's run this map. So this is a tier 9 cells map. We are hoping to drop offerings. We added additional shards, which is actually pretty costly at this point in the league for us. But obviously we're trying to find those offerings. We're not going to invest in like anything crazy. Like we're definitely not going to invest in the scarabs or anything. Plus the scarabs got nerfed. I mean, they went from 300% to what, 150 now? It's ridiculous. Now when we don't have flasks up, we are slow. That is one thing that's true. If I'm hitting my flask too fast, it's really rough to run a map. And I can't wait till I have a phase run so that I don't need it. And we have the links, you know, so it's not like we can't do that. Alright, so far guys, I'm not really feeling that it's a level 9 map, or a tier 9 map. I mean, I don't know. I have to be missing something, right? Like, I don't know. I think it's going really well. Scorn, envy, misery, and dread. It is none of the above, so we just have to hit this. Oh, we got frozen right there at the end and still killed him. Always fun. So let's see if we can finish the map right here and just finish the boss off. That would be good, so you guys get to see that. And then we can like literally just highlight that and show it. So I really want to do this deathless. Like no matter what, I want to do this map deathless here. I feel like even with resistances, we're taking 20% more damage there from it. So that's pretty, you know, that's pretty rough. And she is about to die. She died. Okay, so we finished the map. We did not have an offering drop, but obviously we are going to go back. These are not that easy of mods. I mean, more monster life and we melt a boss like that? I'd say that's pretty good. Nemesis and Bloodline. Bloodline's tough, and max player resist is tough. Everything else is good for us. So, alright guys, so I would say no worries on the early mapping. You will be able to do it. I think this is the way you want to go for it. If I had known that this was going to work out so well, I would have done this immediately at 68. Because we didn't gain that much by waiting as long as we did. Oh, we got close. We don't want to die. See, but that wasn't chaos damage. That's the funniest part about it, is like you think the chaos damage is what's going to hurt, but it's not. It's literally like that was all the shock that we had. We had a ton of shock stacks on us, I guarantee it, from all the lightning damage. And I think shock, doesn't it scale based on your life, or it inflicts based on your life? That's right. So we have low life, so shock is painful for us, but that's going to remain painful for you regardless of whether you have a Shav's Wrappings or not. That's one of the reasons you need so much energy shield comparatively. Oh, when I saw it, I thought it was it. Damn. But moral of the story, you can farm for the offering. I want to drop an offering. Come on, guys. Come on, give me one. I've ran 3 of these now. I've ran 3 maps. I feel like they gotta give me one, don't they? Yeah. Wow, that hit hard. I love that overleech is now a thing. That you keep the leech going even after it's run its course. So what are you guys thinking? I mean, do you guys think this is cool, lame, good? Anybody have any thoughts about, like, or questions? I really want anybody to have any questions at all. 4 monsters. It's half tempting just simply because we want this div card so bad, but no. Not gonna go back through. Tier 10. Here we come. Alright guys, let's do it. This is a much better map for us because it's nice and open and we can get all of our enemies ahead of us. Basically, we don't get surrounded. This build struggles when you're surrounded. Which is kind of ironic because Shavron's Wrappings, I think all of the maps that you can drop it in are basically in cells. Hey, am I still streaming, guys? Nobody's commenting and it's making me nervous. Making me nervous that I'm not streaming. Alright, so here we are on tier 10s, hanging out. Man, I kind of want to do, like, I don't want to do, like, hard mods, but I kind of want to, like, go until we, like, go up until we die, but I'm not going to have the maps for it. Oh, you know what's bad about completing this? We're going to have to uncomplete it. Because of Scriptorium, we want that to drop. Yeah, man, I am alive. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me. I was so worried that people weren't actually seeing the stream. Maybe you're all like, ah, this is stupid. Saying the same thing over and over again. Alrighty. Well, I'm pumped. I'm pumped that I'm still alive both in the stream and I'm alive on here. Ooh, armor scrap. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, trying to push through map tiers. Where are you at, Wolf Drone? Okay, we have no flask, and we keep hitting all of our flasks, hoping that one of them will move us faster. So we're going to try to monitor this better. Keep in mind, guys, this is also before I've even done Uber, so we don't even have the more multiplier from Uber map. Malevolence? So, anyway, topped at T7, got unlucky with drops, so I had to go back. Yeah, I know that feeling. Getting unlucky with the drops is really, really rough. So, going down 2 tiers it's kind of sucky. It feels bad, man. Just remember you can always hand them in, right? What else feels bad? Not having a phase run. I think that's going to be a priority of mine after this. Because, I mean, I know this is going to be work for my farming strategy. I don't care enough about death to feel like this is too squishy. Should we run it? I mean, guys, should we run rares until we just run out of tiers or die? Or, like, get to a map where we feel like we can't complete it? I don't think the chaos damage is going to be the problem, actually. I think it's going to be just we're going to run out of health, HP. And hypothetically, that could be hypothetically very easily fixed in this build. You know, any bonus HP, like if I had a 6-link with any energy shield at all, it'd be amazing. Oh, love it. Phase run is a must. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, guys, let's do it. So yeah, try not to complete everything. So this actually, like, it only is a 2 mod. Ooh, BC area in this is going to be really tough, though. I thought it was going to be tough. It's not a rare beast, though, so, like, keep in mind that. And I can't die in this map, or ZANA's not going to give me a reward. I have to slay the corrupted monsters. Virulent Spider. Here's some corrupted spiders. They're dropping poisonous ground. YOLO, we don't care. We'll take that. Nice little 6 socket. Guys, I think I could farm like this. I think you could farm burial chambers without ever needing a Chevron's wrappings. How about that for a league starter, man? What do you guys think? You think you could farm a burial chambers with this? Tier 11? Well, wait a second. They all changed, though. Maybe burial chambers isn't tier 11 anymore. What the heck is up with all those murder mitts? Anybody know what's up with this? See, this always makes me want to pick up every single one of them, and then, because, like, one of those is going to be good. I'm not going to do it, but... Oh, burial chambers is now tier 3. So no one's going to be farming it.
Do not worry.
Okay, so no flasks at all used during that fight. I used curses only, and it worked just fine. So this is nice to see how it plays against tier 70 or monster level 77s. And I know I don't have any map mods on this particular map, but I did on the last one. But we're 80, so we're getting a little bit closer. You know, we're getting a little bit closer to it. So we can't die because we have no way to get back into the map. Okay, let's check this. So this is envy, scorn, sorrow, scorn, envy, sorrow, and misery. So man, that is one tank ball. Look at this tanky heap of meat. What a tanky mother trucker! Is he immune to curses too? Alright guys. Wow. So you know what that was? I think that was actually, like, I think it was the essence. So that was actually, yeah, it was. That was an essence and an Einhart. So he had like huge massive burst, like huge massive life pool. That's crazy. That was so much life to eat through. Yeah, we need our Uber Lab enchant, guys. We need to get our Uber Lab enchant ASAP. We want that damage. It's just raw damage. We might as well, you know, I mean, it's free. It's like literally costs us an offering. Azaro's going to be so done. Which, by the way, be careful with the low life through the map. Azaro doesn't put out any chaos damage, but the skeletons leading up to him do. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this map definitely feels really rough. Where's this basilisk? Alright guys, great news. We killed the boss. And we got a sulphur vents, which is shaped. What's your crit chance of multi for ice spear? I don't know. Does it show in here? Alright, so here we go. Ice spear, second form. So our critical strike chance, wait, we need all our flasks. So our critical strike chance as it sits right now is effectively a 95% when our diamond flask is up. Our crit multiplier is 381%. For me right now, I'm going to focus heavily on defenses. My offenses seem really comfortable until I get a shavs. And the shavs is only going to be improved by all the defenses I get going into it. So so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this build is playing. I think I'm going to shut the video recording off here pretty quick, but you guys should know that anybody who tells you you can't do low life, well, they're right. It is tough, and you might rip once in a while. But I'm sitting here doing Tier 9 and Tier 10 maps. This is the first of 2 Tier 10 maps I'm going to do with it, and it is not seeming to shrug at what I'm throwing at it right now. So I think you can do it with it. And had I known this would be this easy and this good, I would have absolutely bought the stupid broken crown from the very beginning when I hit level 68. I think that's by far the cheapest way to go. You're kind of being a cheapskate with it, but I think that's a good thing sometimes. Alright, so now we're back here. Oops. I gotta finish this map. I gotta finish the map. Now, I feel like Cavis is going to be really hard here. Because there's a lot of stuff here in mods. Chaining additional 2 times, that's tough. So we need to go and we need to find this. Alright. Spiders do deal chaos damage, guys, so be aware of that. So most of the chaos damage that are direct hits, most of them are actually where the thing that's going to hit you for chaos damage needs to actually get to you. So keep that in mind. Oh, Trixie, Trixie, Trixie. Yeah, so I went up way too close right there. So unfortunately, I'm not going to make that memory. Oh well. But didn't die. So there's that. I really have to stop picking up scrolls. But I will say this is actually a pretty high two-stone ring. At least for where I'm at right now. It won't be later. Can his shock kill me before my damage can kill him? Alright guys, that's Tier 10 down. No death. I'm enjoying it. I shouldn't say no death. I just about jinxed it. You guys see that? Okay. That is a Tier 10 down with no deaths. That's 2 Tier 10s down with no deaths.